Hey guys, this is your girl Shanti. Welcome back to my channel here at OMG. And here on this channel, we learn how to heal. Boo, are you ready? Have you started your healing journey? Have you learned how to just love the skin that you're in, love the light that you lead, love the love that you give? Right? Make it make sense. Don't mind me. I'm very giddy today. Today is actually, I think it's the full moon in Leo. So Leo gang, what's up? How y'all feeling? Right? It's actually raining here where I'm at, so we're gonna do a quick rainy day reading. Special, just we just gonna do it. Last night I made some new cards, so let's see what comes out, and we're gonna get some tarot on that. Spirit led me to write these cards, and this is like some way, some different, something different. I'm hearing there's a lot of something different happening. Okay, make it make sense. Give me some messages. Give me some messages, Spirit. Give me some messages for my collective. All right. Listen, I want you guys to be in this renewal spirit, okay? It is so very vibrant. I feel so good. Even though it's pouring, raining where I'm at right now, I love the rain. I'm usually napping during the rain, but I just feel so energetic by the presence of the rain right now. So I'm going to do a reading for you guys. I hope you guys have been staying rested up. For those that are feeling ascension symptoms, meaning like having a little cough here and there, you're more tired than usual. Your diet has changed drastically. I'm hearing some people are not even really eating. You are eating maybe once or twice a day, if you are eating anything, right? Full of God's love for real. Okay, period. So somebody is full of God's love for real. And that just simply means that God doesn't really have favorites, but God will bless you with like real genuine light. So your aura will be very very like potent or bright, right? The devil loves me too. Don't get stupid. Okay, so the devil loves you too. Don't get stupid. Here's the thing. When you are so connected to Holy Spirit, so are you connected to the devil. Okay? Because the Holy Spirit knows that the devil only has so many opportunities to play with your energy or to play with you, period. And here's the thing. If you conquer the devil, because usually you do, especially if you led to like fight off all the demonic energy and forces, the devil then takes a liking to you too. It was like, yeah, dang, if I could have just had her on my team type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? If I would have had her on my team, I knew she would have like tore some shit up. And or you could have had a past life where you was on the side of the devil. You was doing like dark witchy stuff, or you was doing like using your gifts to harm and not to help, right? You get what I'm saying? Make it make sense. It says mountains move when you speak. Don't be weird. Ha ha ha. So mountains move when you speak. So remember how you say, you know how guys say chills, confirmation. You can move mountains. So mountains move when you speak. When you tell them to move, they move. You hear what I'm saying? So if you ever face yourself with an obstacle or have something in front of you that you don't really want there, you tell it to move and it moves, okay? Because there is no other way. When you are speaking um, from the internal soul of yourself, things change. You understand? Things move. People operate different when you're around. I'm hearing people operate different because they already know they've been like, I'm hearing checkmate. They have already been checkmate. So they already know they can't fucks with you like that. I'm hearing they can't fucks with you like that. It says, I was still sleeping with others when we were together. I didn't really care about you. So somebody's confessing, or you are confessing to someone else, or you knew. I'm hearing you knew that this person was still sleeping with others when they was fucking with you, but you didn't really care at the time because you didn't really know your worth. I'm hearing you didn't know your worth, so you just kind of went along with it. There are curses. There were curses in place to keep you from awakening. Okay, so some people have curses placed in their soul contract to keep you from awakening. But here's the thing: if you surrender and you allow things to just go where they need to go, and you ask Holy Spirit to like guide you and help you, you can conquer these curses, right? It says your parents are your past lives karmics. Okay, so your parents were your karmics in the past life. Okay, so you could have had a past life with your parents to where you and your parents were lovers, or you and your parents were best friends, but you broke off the friendship and they stayed sour and bitter and you kind of moved on with your life. You have to remember that. That could throw monkey wrenches into your plans, into your goals. Now, if you have entered this life and you notice that you having lustful feelings towards a parent figure, um, that could have mean that you were actually sexually involved as a lover or a spouse or a partner, that was sleeping with one another in a past life. Okay, make it make sense, because you come back here with those same memories. You get what I'm saying? It's not like a memory inside your head internally. It's like a soul memory, right? Okay. Keep loving on yourself, boo. You got this in the bag. You got this thing in the bag, boo. Shut up. I love it. Your ancestors are dark spiritualists. Okay, so you have ancestors that were dark spiritualists, and that just means that your ancestors dibbled and dabbled in occult type magic, where they sacrifice people opportunities. They sacrifice children. They did all the occulted dark stuff, dark words, right? So you have to know that when you know thyself, you know that you have ancestors that was in the dark, and some ancestors that was in the light. But you have to remember that sometimes your darkness try to overwhelm you, or make you come to the dark side, basically. Like Darth Vader, dark side. You know what I'm saying? I am your father, Luke, and Luke Skywalker. I am your father. They are your ancestors. Okay, so make it make sense. Remember that you are worthy of greatness. Okay, remember that you are worthy of greatness. You have to remember that at all times. You are worth true love. You are worth realness. You are worth that $10,000 car, watch, whatever type of flashy stuff you are into. You are worth that. You can create that. You can get the money to do that. You are worthy of so much more. Right? Don't limit yourself. We are limitless. Okay. Once we tap into the other hemisphere of our mind, and it's because a lot of people don't use both sides of their brains. Remember, we have a light side and a dark side. We have a masculine side and we have the animal side. So we have the human side and the animal side, and we need both to operate. So we're using our instinct and we're using our intelligence to operate. Right? Make it make sense. I learned how to break. I learned how to breathe. Thank you. Okay, somebody learned how to breathe because of you. And this is like breath of relief. I'm hearing sigh. Like, yes, I can finally breathe. They did it. Oh, I can finally breathe. I'm understanding now. Oh, they're helping me to see now. I get it now. So now I can breathe. Right? Make it make sense. That was for somebody. It says, I am rotten at the core and you still love me. So somebody know. Listen. You know somebody ain't right. You know somebody is heavily into this dark stuff. Into this darkness, and you still love them. It's like I watched this show, and it's like a Japanese and it's not an anime, it's like a Japanese show, and the devil, it says the devil and the fairy. So the devil fell in love with a fairy, right? And he's of darkness and she is of light. She is of Mother Gaia's energy, right? She is of light, love, healing, respect, honor, and they fell in love with each other. So make it make sense. So it could have been some connections like that, where this person is dark or you are dark, whomever is dark, right? And you still love them despite their disposition, right? I'm hearing disposition, despite their background disposition, but you are aware of their darkness. But see, here's the thing. The people love the devil as well as they love Christ. Okay, so I love the devil for him challenging me, right? Because I think it's awesome to have challenges. I'm bored easily. I'm very bored, right? I'm the type of person that likes always to move. I'm always constantly learning something new. I want to do something different. I don't like to sit down. I don't like to be stagnant. I just don't like to like do. It's weird for me to sit down. Even now, as I'm sitting down making these videos for you, I want to get up and go, and it's weird, but I have to remember that I have to be patient and I have to slow down sometimes in order to gain my consciousness and my perspective back, to even give you guys these messages. So I just been kind of relaxing. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, I bore easily. So when people meet me with challenges, or people say, oh, you ain't gonna do this, that's like a challenge for me. Watch me, right? Watch me show you. So that's kind of that. You are the very best person. Thank you. Okay. So somebody, you are the very best person, or somebody is saying you are the very best person. So somebody, they feel it in their soul presence. I'm hearing they feel it in their soul. I don't know if they came and told you this yet, but they feel it in their soul, and I think you kind of feel it too. It says, I am grateful for your love. Thank you. So somebody is grateful for your love. It could be this rotten person that's grateful for your love, despite their darkness. You still love them. Despite their darkness, you can still see the light in them, or you want the best out of them. So you are kind of pushing them to like grow the fuck up. You pushing them to like know their own worth, know that they can come out of this darkness if they choose to. Like certain individuals, when they get heavy into dark spiritual activities, they don't want to come out of it because it's so nice there, it's so inviting, ooh, I can get what I want here type of shit. So they stay in the darkness. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you can't go along where they're going. All right, sometimes you have to leave them, and that's okay. But they know in their hearts of hearts that you were a loving, caring person to them despite their darkness, right? Make it make sense. It says, I shed tears when I think about us still. So somebody is still crying when they think about the relationship between you and them, and it's only because they may have hurt you so bad to where you don't even want to talk to them. You are appalled by their presence, like you are disgusted by them, but they know they are the cause of that, and so they cry. I actually woke up crying, and I know that wasn't my energy. I know that was from somebody else that either I was dreaming with, or they like astro projected to me, because they do that shit from time to time, and I hate it. Some of my masculines do that shit, and I hate it. Do not do that shit. Like, stop invading, right? My dream space, right? So they would do that, and they would come to me, and they would be like confessing, but I want you to do it here. I don't want you to do it in my dream realm. I want you to do it right here. Tell me right here to my face in the 3D about what's up. You get me? Niggas don't like to cry. They say, oh, men don't cry. That's a damn fucking lie. They do. They just don't tell you that they cry. When you see them come in the house and their eyes are bloodshot red, and you know they don't smoke or drink or do any type of fucking drugs, they've been outside crying. You feel me? Some people like to cry in secret. That's, because they don't want to show their vulnerability. But men have vulnerability just like we do. Sometimes even worse than we do. And we just don't see it because we are too caught up in our own thing, right? It says your sex is magic. Stop sleeping around. Okay? So somebody need to stop sleeping around, because you are creating soul ties. Okay? Now, when your cootie cat or your Wayne is magical, you are creating soul ties with these other beings, these other energies, these other soul like vessels. You are creating soul ties. Please stop sleeping around, okay? Keep you to you, or keep one partner, okay? And now you have to make a decision if you're going to keep one partner or you're going to continue to sleep around. But when you continue to sleep around, just know that everything that's going on in that person's life starts to happen in your life. Be mindful, especially when you are, your goodies is on 1,000, right? Just know that when you sleep with other people, because you're so potent, you take up some of their characteristics from them, or you take up some of their dark energy forces, or you take some of their good luck. All right, or they take your good luck from you, and you wondering why your money ain't flowing in steady. You wonder why your mental health is like fucking up. You wonder why. These are the things that go on when you sleep with these individuals. Okay, you have to be mindful. It doesn't always start as a disease. It starts as like an energetic presence or something that you can't shake. Like, you feeling all weird all of a sudden after you done slept with old boy. That's because they done gave you something of the spiritual nature. They didn't give you something of the physical nature, because it don't always work that way. But when it's in the spirit, trust me, it eventually comes to the spirit. It comes from the spirit, right? Make it make sense. Somebody got it. You're you're being called to grow in the spirit, not in worldly things, okay? Grow in the spirit, y'all. Stop worrying about these material lifestyles and shit. That shit is gonna come. Holy Spirit already told y'all in the Holy Word, seek ye first the kingdom. Once you get to the kingdom, God say, okay, you working on your spirit, you working on your spiritual properties, your spiritual aspect, you reconnecting with your soul members, da 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 da, right? So now I'm gonna add some benefits to your life. I'm gonna add some people in your life that's gonna help you. I'm gonna add some experiences in your life. I'm gonna add this to you because now you have done the work spiritually. Now I can add to you, right? So not the worldly things, and worldly things that mean being outside of yourself, worrying about what Betsy doing over there, what Tigger and Tiger doing over here, and what Shauna got to say, and what your auntie say, what your daddy say, what all these people say. This is worldly activity, right? Also, when you're using your vessel improperly, okay, for worldly activity, right? Make it make sense. When I stop loving me, I stop loving you. Okay, so somebody stop loving themselves, and when they stop loving themselves, they stop loving you. Meaning they stop taking care of their health, mental health, physical health, spiritual health. When they stop caring for themselves, they stop loving you. So you got to remember to always care for yourself. That means, for feminines, when you start loving back on yourself, your masculine will start loving you again, if you are with a partner. But if you know that partner is shady, it don't matter how much love you give to yourself, they might want to tear that self-love that you done built up again down again, because you're growing away from them. You get me? So make it make sense to y'all story. I think I'm just gonna end it now. I don't want to do no tarot. I don't want to do no tarot, no cards. Let's do Let me do an oracle. Let's do an oracle deck for y'all, and then I'm just gonna end it because I think that's yeah, that those messages came home. You get me? Those messages got you home just now. So let's get a few cards from the oracle deck, and we're gonna end it. All right. It makes sense. Like, I made those cards to make it make sense for some people, because some people needed to hear those things. Okay, and our spirit led me, so I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'm gonna be using these cards for a while. So I'm gonna be using these cards and some of my old cards and my tarot. All right, Holy Spirit, give me some messages for this reading, so we can go ahead and close it out. Give me some messages for this reading on what they need to do. Give me some messages for this reading. Give me some messages for me. Give me one more. All right, y'all. On the bottom of the deck, it says, listen deeply. All right, go within so you don't go without. Listen to yourself. As above, so below. Okay. That is, too, Christ consciousness. And it goes down. It goes up and it goes down. It comes up, it goes down. So you got to remember that. All right. And that's why your sex is powerful, too. Because the oil, the Christ oil that goes on the back of your spine and comes down to your crotches area I don't even know how frequently it comes. That's why celibacy is needed at this time. I'm hearing celibacy is needed at this time, okay, to work on your mental health, physical health, or spiritual health, okay. So listen deeply to the internal voice of yourself, the internal soul of yourself, okay. We got do the work. This is the first one that came out. So do the work, do the spiritual work. Ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael to surround you, and why Archangel Michael cut and sever these cords, ethereal cords. I'm hearing ethereal cords from these Demark. So somebody's name may be Demark or Demarcus. Cut these cords. And sever, first you have to call back your energy. So you call back your power, then you ask for assistance from your archangels. So you have your archangels surround you, basically ask them to surround you in light and love and peace while you sever these bonds and send whatever energetic works was or who was siphoning from you, basically. And leave them in their own energy so they can learn, right? learning experience because they have to learn, okay? Everybody has to learn their own journey. You can't really impose your ideology or your theory or your knowledge on people that are still asleep. They're not going to understand it until they wake up. Okay, and then they're gonna be like, dang, that girl did say that on YouTube. Ooh, what's her name? Ooh, let me go see if I can find it. Ooh, what's that guy channel? Yeah, he did say that. Man, these people be so on point. And then they get it. And it could be soon, it could be later on in life, it could be just whatever it is. These videos are gonna last forever. You get me? I am putting my energetic presence out there so that it'll last forever for you guys. So that you can always come back to YouTube and watch my videos. You can always go back to TikTok and watch all my videos. Like I'm leaving it out there. So even if I was to die or to leave this earthly realm, y'all would still have the messages, right? Because I don't plan on deleting anything. Everything that I put out is out, right? So this is your girl. I hope that brought y'all some mindfulness, some inspiration, some clarity, some truth, and continue on your journey. This your girl. I'm out.